Alright, so today I want to do a review on the Broken Empire series by Mark Lawrence. Prince of Thorns, King of Thorns, and Emperor of Thorns. It's set in a post-apocalyptic Europe and some of Scandinavia. Basically it's after a nuclear fallout, and it's reduced the people to almost a feudal system. There are kings and princes, 100 kingdoms throughout Europe kind of vying for control and potentially the Emperor's throne to unify all of Europe. With this nuclear fallout, you've got some maybe rifts in reality or distortions to DNA that have produced in some people certain abilities, but it's not really magic based. Now, we've seen a lot of, dreary future books, and we've read a lot of them. This one, that's not the concept that got me. The ideas were interesting, they were fun things to come across, like their confusion over asphalt or concrete roads when they only have the ability to lay brick roads, or in the first book, Jorg, the main character, finds himself in an elevator shaft and he wonders if maybe the builders or the people before them could fly, because otherwise why would there be this straight shaft going from floor to floor with no ladder or stairs? So those are some cool ideas and just little tidbits, things that hinted back to how Europe had been and identifying where they are throughout the continent. But that's not what sold me on the book. What sold me on the book 100% is the main character, Jorg. He's, how do you describe him? He's more of like the anti-hero. He's cruel and selfish and self-motivated, really a bit of an asshole, but he's also intelligent. He does have a kind side that comes out every now and then, and his scheming, it's way up there. He's brilliant, but he has a dark side. And not without reason, that comes from his past. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but, he's an awesome character. This is not a PG book. It is violent and brutal and graphic, but it's very fitting. And the character, he's not your typical hero. He's brutal. You wouldn't like him, except for the fact that the story's written from his perspective. And so it gives you a little more insight into why he behaves the way he does, and it's really well done. I enjoyed it a lot. And the biggest selling point, when I finished it, I was really just kind of at a loss for words, because it was the first ending in a long time that's surprised me, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't get that emotional relief like, that's all the pieces tied together. They did, but it's kind of like, wow. I don't know how to explain this book, or this series, but it's worth reading. It's definitely on my must-read list. I've already read it, but you should read it too. It's not heartfelt. Don't read it to feel good. Don't read it expecting a happy ending. The ending's good. It's great. It's just not what it didn't make my heart feel warm, which is good sometimes. That's good. So look at this series. If you like the sci-fi, dreary future, post-apocalyptic, definitely read this book. Mark Lawrence wrote his character so well. It's just gritty, and it just drags you in, and it's violent, but it's so brilliant, and it's great. It's great. 5 stars. Not my favorite series of the whole time, but man, it packs a punch, and it surprised me at the end, which gives it a lot of credit. Read this book and have fun reading it.